Hey, it's Michelle Flood with eXp Realty. The theme of the month is Home Buying 101. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what you have to do if you're considering getting into the real estate market right now as a buyer or a seller. This kind of pertains to everybody. The market is sort of in flux where we have a lot of things coming on the market. They're still going off fast, but then there's other properties that are staying on the market longer. People aren't as interested, especially buyers, in throwing tons of money at things to fix them up like they were before. So you have this really strange place where we're at. So trying to price things competitively, trying to make sure that people are getting value, trying to make sure that upgrades and repairs are being done. It's really kind of a hard place to be right now to decide if this property is priced properly and if what the buyer's offering is someplace where the buyer and seller can meet in the middle. The thing is, though, if you're coming into the market to buy, the very first thing that you need to do, that it's the most important step, is to go speak to a lender, because the lender is going to be able to tell you what you can afford, and if there's any hiccups on your credit report, what you need to do to fix those things in order to make sure that you get a decent interest rate and you're not paying a lot of backdoor fees on your loan just to make sure you're getting a good deal on the mortgage and to see what you can afford. Seeing what you can afford and actually knowing if you want to pay that price every month are two different things. So when you talk to the lender, they're going to say, okay, after we did all of the investigation into your credit, here's how much money you can afford. And this is what your monthly payment's going to be out the door. Well, they'll estimate your taxes and your insurance, and they'll tell you what your monthly payment's going to be. And just because they say you can afford this dollar amount doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be happy making that kind of a payment. So these are all kinds of things to consider when you're getting ready to go buy the property. There are all kinds of mortgage products on the market. FHA is probably the one that 90% of people are going to come to the table with. And now that the market is changing, we know that we can probably eke some closing costs out of sellers. Maybe not so often, but at least we're probably at the tipping point of where that is right now. Used to be able to get it all the time, but now sellers are used to how things were last summer, last year, a year and a half ago, and they may still believe that they should get top dollar and they shouldn't have to pay you anything in closing costs, and that's not entirely true. With FHA, we can get you a mortgage if you even have a minimum credit score of like 580, and you can get up to 6% in contributions from the seller if they're willing. Do I think it will happen? Not exactly sure if the seller would come to the table with that, but you can always try. So that's the thing that you should do. This is the number one thing you should do, is go talk to a lender. If you don't know a lender, please hit me up. I would love to help you with that. I have a preferred lender that I've worked with for over 15 years, and she's not just a lender, she's my friend. So if you have any questions about this video, let me know, hit me up, and then next week we'll talk about what loan costs are and what's associated with the loan that you're going to get, so that you know what kind of money you're going to have to come to the table with. Again, I'm Michelle Flood with eXp Realty, and it's been great talking to you. Have a great day.